welcome to my channel. Today is day 4 of my Christmas countdown, which means that there are only 9 days until Christmas Day. Today I wanted to talk about keeping your pet safe around the holidays. There are a lot of dangers that people don't always think about, and I just wanted to give you a reminder of what some of those dangers might be. So you might be having people over, guests for Christmas parties or dinners or get-togethers. So this is just a reminder that pets don't always like all the loud noise and the commotion and the people. Dogs are a bit better than cats, but even rabbits and hamsters and birds and things like that, it can be very overwhelming and stressful, even for some dogs. So I think it's important to always have maybe a room that the pet can go to get away from the noise and away from the people, especially if the pet isn't used to young children and there are a lot of kids running around. They're very loud, and they probably want to play with the pet, and the pet just might need some time to get away and relax and sleep and be in the quiet. So maybe a room, if you don't have a room, then maybe an area like a kennel or just a little corner that's off to the side where your pet can relax and get away from everyone. And just keep an eye on your pet and make sure that your pet is feeling okay and that people aren't stressing your pet out too much with the noise and everything. So make sure your pet has an area with food and water and most importantly a soft, comfortable bed somewhere that your pet will feel safe, warm, and comfortable. And some toys would be nice too to keep your pet entertained, maybe a bone to chew on. Another thing to think about when you have guests over is that the doors to outside may be opening and closing a lot more, and guests aren't always aware to look out for your pet escaping. So just keep in mind, maybe remind guests, or another reason to keep your pet in another room or far away from guests is that cats might escape outside, dogs might run outside on the street. Pets sometimes act different when they're in a different situation, even though it's their home. There are people around and different things are happening, so be careful for cats escaping and pets that you don't want to get outside getting outside. Another thing to remember is there's a lot of different foods, and you might have guests over for dinners or eating, and pets cannot eat human food, especially cooked bones. So if you're having a turkey or any sort of meat, if with the bones that are cooked, don't give your pet leftovers. It's not healthy and it's not safe. Cooked bones can splinter and shatter and get caught in your pet's throat or stomach and cause a lot of damage that will result in your pet having surgery. So never feed your pet cooked bones. Also, chocolate is very bad for pets. Anything with sugar, anything with flour, so any grains, they're not good for your pet. So it's best to keep your pets on a regular diet and not to give them leftovers. Salt also isn't good for your pets, so the human food, prepared food, is best to stay away. Something else to think about are dangers in holiday decor. So there's often a lot of candles. You have to always supervise the candles when you have pets around. Cats can knock over candles, and a lot of holiday plants, mistletoe, holly, and poinsettias are toxic to animals. So sometimes cats and dogs will chew on the leaves, so be careful that plants are out of reach, or that you don't have any plants in the house. A lot of other decorations like glass ornaments and tinsel and a lot of strings and ribbons can be dangerous because pets will play with them, they'll chew them, and then they can get ingested and cause a lot of choking hazards, or they can get in the stomach and your pet will need surgery to get it out because they can't pass it through themselves. So it's important to be aware of the decorations and that your animal cannot play with them or ingest them. And if they are playing with them, and it is like, cats love to play with strings and ribbons, so if they are playing with it, that you're there and you're in charge and you're not letting your cat play unsupervised. So those are just some things to think about during the holidays and keeping your pets safe. Come back tomorrow and check out my next video for the countdown. I'm doing the 12 days countdown to Christmas, so tomorrow will be day 5, which means that there will be 8 days left until Christmas. See you tomorrow.